everybody, it's Mr. Snake Eater coming back at you with some more Bible talk. Now then, today I'm going to talk about Lucifer. Now then, which version of him do you believe more? One that will kill an innocent bystander who had done nothing wrong, or or one that will actually save a bystander, one that will adopt an orphan, one that will donate to Africa to help save starving kids. Which one do you believe in more? Believe it or not, I actually believe in the second one more. Why? Because it's not Lucifer's job to get you to do evil. It's his job to get you away from God. And many of these tactics are used by people who follow him. Yeah, you cannot worship two masters. God has said that himself. You can either be worshiping God himself, which is all that is holy, or worshiping Satan, which is all that is unholy. Any tactics are used by atheists to try and get you to stop worshiping God. I mean, you hear a lot of atheists say, the Bible says this, but science says this. And I actually believe the Bible more than science, because science is a means of understanding, of trying to find the truth, or understanding the truth, without the use of the supernatural. Meaning that whenever somebody asks scientific proof of God, they're asking you to find proof of God that can be proven without the use of God. And people will oftentimes believe science over the Bible, because science has honestly really made every single religion just look stupid. Except for Christianity. Now, why do I say Christianity? Well, the Bible has actually said that there are mountains at the bottom of the sea. Science has actually discovered mountains at the bottom of the sea. And this is quite recently. Before there was the discovery of these mountains, that all mountain chains are connected, it was firmly believed that the ocean was flat. Now, we say that there are these mountains at the bottom of the ocean. The Bible had rejected that. There have been underwater springs. The Bible had actually taught us there were underwater springs before any means of finding them could be found. If anything, science had done anything but its job, but to prove that the supernatural isn't real. And people will use science, like they say, science said that the clouds accumulate to form water, and they don't, and really and they say God makes it rain. Yeah, what method does he use? Does he make the clouds accumulate water? Science is the only thing, it's the only religion that hasn't been able to make a mockery of Christianity. And it never will. In all of the world, the Bible had never been more right than it had been today. Israel has become a nation again. And that Israel is actually gonna be joining its enemies. I don't remember what the Bible said specifically. I can't remember if it says it will submit to its enemies or it will join its enemies. But there are peace talk between Israel and the Arab nations, like Afghanistan, Egypt. Correct me if I said if I pronounce like like Islamic nations. If I said anything wrong there. And you know what? You really can't down talk peace talk because it's something everyone wants. And in the end times, like Jesus said, I will not come back to bring peace. The reason he said that because in the end times, that's what people are going to be wanting. People are going to be wanting war to stop. They want violence to stop. They want all evil to be stopped. And people of the end times, Christians of the end times, are going to be saying, God will bring us peace, peace. No, God will come with a sword in hand. Because in the end times, God will be one of the most hated things on earth. And I honestly have guesses of what's going to happen in the end times. What I think is going to happen is that a great utopia is going to come up from the ashes of the New World Order. It is going to seem like everything is great. Everyone has perfect lives. Everyone lives well, eats well. But that's only on the surface. And as the ages pass by, it's honestly just going to keep downfalling as Revelation has spoken of. There's also something else I want to say. Is that in the Bible it's stated that if you worship God, you're blessed for 1,000 years, but if you don't, you're cursed for hundreds of years. Actually, it says you're cursed for hundreds of years and you're blessed for 1,000 years. Like, if you worship him or don't. Yeah. If you don't worship him, it's 100 years. Then if you do worship him, you're blessed for 1,000 years. Now then, what do I think of this? Well, I think the 100 years is referring to hell. And you'll be cursing for your children and your children's children by teaching them not to worship God. Because you're going to be condemning them to hell. But if you teach your children to worship God, you're teaching them to, you're going to really be teaching them to, like, go to heaven. No, I think I got so off track from all of this that I don't even remember what I was originally talking about. I was talking about Lucifer and how he tried by all means to get you not to believe in God. And this is true. If there is something that seems to really disprove God in a major way, then that's Lucifer really just telling you, don't believe in God.